Hello and welcome to Hub City Now. I'm your host, Tyrone Tony Reed Jr. Today we have with us Miss Lisa Peoples, Director of Annual Fund with the Lane College's Office of Institutional Advancement. And they are over homecoming week, which is next week, which will be from Sunday, October 7th through Saturday, October 13th. You know what that Saturday is going to happen is a parade that's downtown that people look forward to and come near and far to be a part of that. This year, they have some very exciting news. For those who are old enough to remember or have seen reruns, Different World, Jasmine Guy will be the Grand Marshal. Is that correct? So that's very exciting. And Lisa is here today to tell us about homecoming week with Lane College. But before we do that, let's get a little background on Lisa Peoples. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here. I am Lisa Peoples. I'm a native Jacksonian.
Okay.
I'm not a Laneite,
Okay.
but I feel like I'm an honorary Laneite because my life has been shaped in so many different ways by people who graduated from Lane College.
Okay.
From my Sunday school teachers and vacation Bible school teachers to my elementary school teachers to high school principals.
Right.
We're all Laneites. Okay. So I graduated from Northside High School here, went to University of Memphis.
Okay.
I have a degree in public relations and marketing.
Okay.
I've used that mostly in nonprofits in my professional life. Worked in Memphis for a while, came back in Jackson. I was executive director of a nonprofit here, Area Relief Ministries, for 12 years.
That's where I met you.
Yes, and for the last 3 years, I've been at Lane College working in the Office of Institutional Advancement, and basically I'm the fundraiser there at Lane College.
How did you end up getting to Lane College? You said you didn't graduate there, so how did that happen?
Well, I met Dr. Hampton actually when he was a speaker for an event that we were having.
Oh, okay.
And we kind of hit it off and started talking about the importance of HBCUs and the importance of serving this generation of young people.
Right.
And how it's so important for them to receive higher education. There are so many obstacles to that in 2018. And just trying to find out a way to delete some of those obstacles. Number one being finances. Right. Lots of different things. There's lots of first-generation college students at Lane College. That's different for me because I grew up in a household where people were college educated. Right. But these young people, college is something new, sometimes for their family, and sometimes they're just the light in their family. So we want to keep that light going, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Part of raising funds for scholarships, raising funds for new initiatives at Lane College, just in order to serve the students that we have there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I mentioned a little while ago that Jasmine Guy, actress Jasmine Guy, is going to be the Grand Marshal at the homecoming parade this week. I mean, the week of homecoming. I keep saying this week because I'm so ready for it, I guess.
Slow down.
How did that happen? I saw a post some time back that I think it was Jasmine Guy and some other cast members from Different World that were given or helping pass out checks to HBCUs. What was that? So
Lane College was a part of the Home Depot Retool Your School competition. Okay. So it's a competition in which HBCUs compete against each other for votes in order to do a campus improvement project. Okay. So Lane was in a category with other HBCUs that have the enrollment that we have, and we ended up winning first place. Wow, and we got a $50,000 grant from Home Depot. Wow! So we traveled to Atlanta to the winners ceremony in April, and it was actually the Monday after commencement. So nothing in me wanted to go. I was like, why do we got to go? We got to drive on Sunday. And so we get there, and the cast of A Different World was there.
Did you didn't know
I was like,
that?
What? So
you didn't know that?
Did not know it. They kept that a secret. It was so exciting because, of course, I'm in that generation where we loved A Different World. It actually premiered 31 years ago yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And so they were all there for the cast members, Dwayne Wayne, Whitley Gilbert, Ron,
right,
and
was it Freddie?
Cree Summer,
Cree
Freddie.
Summers, yeah.
And they were excellent. They all support HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
They helped Home Depot give out those checks to that ceremony.
Awesome.
So that's how we met them.
Okay.
There was a reception afterwards, and we were able to take pictures with them and have conversations with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of spoke with Jasmine Guy. She loves HBCUs. She's very down to earth.
Right.
And she was like, she had her person with her.
Right.
And she was like, oh, give her your card.
Mm-hmm.
And so that person gave me the card, and I was like, I'm going to contact you. So of course, as soon as I got back to Jackson, I started emailing her.
Right.
Trying to see if we can get her here, and she agreed to be our parade marshal for our homecoming parade.
That's so awesome.
Yes, we're
awesome.
so excited.
That's very cool. So this your third year getting this together? Is that right?
Yes, being a part of the institutional advancement department.
What has that been like for you?
So
Just
exciting to be on the other side of it. So of course you would have no idea what it takes to do everything when it comes to homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
But it is so exciting to see it all come together.
Mm-hmm.
We start planning homecoming after homecoming is over. We start for the next year. So from the parade, from the marshal to the bands to all the events during the week for the students, all the events on the weekend for the alum that are coming in. It's just a big, well-oiled machine.
Right.
But there's lots of work that goes into it.
Man.
It's a big party for the city.
It's a big party for the city, but I know you all be tired after that. Wow, that's a lot. And again, the homecoming week for Lane College is going to be Sunday, October 7th through Saturday, October 13th.
Yes.
Who do you all play this year?
We play Allen University.
Allen University.
Allen University this year. And as you said, the homecoming week kicks off on Sunday, October 7th.
Okay.
Actually with a praise gospel explosion.
Okay.
On that Sunday, the 7th at 6 o'clock at CMAC.
Okay.
It'll actually be some well-known gospel artists. I'm sorry, I don't have the list with me.
Oh, no, you're right.
But last year we had, what is her name?
Was it Kiara?
Kiara was the year before.
Oh, okay.
Leandria Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Was last year.
Okay.
So I'm not sure who's coming this year, but it'll be someone of that caliber. And it's a free event to the public, so we just want people to come and help us kick off our homecoming week on that Sunday.
All right.
And then lots of other events throughout the week.
Which we're going to highlight. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back. We're going to talk more with Lisa Peoples, the Director of Annual Fund for Lane College's Office of Institutional Advancement. We're going to talk more about Lane College Homecoming Week and what you can do to participate in it and get ready for it. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Hello and welcome back to Hub City Now. I'm your host, Tyrone Tony Reed Jr., and we are back with Lisa Peoples, Director of Annual Fund for Lane College's Office of Institutional Advancement. We are talking about Lane College's Homecoming Week, which begins on Sunday, October 7th, and goes through Saturday, October 13th. So we're going to highlight some of the events that are going to be going on for not just the students of Lane College, but for the alumni and friends and for the entire community. As Lisa mentioned before, one of the events that kicks off Homecoming Week will be on Sunday, October 7th, which is the Praise Factor 4th Generation Gospel Choir, which will be at the CMAC building. Is that 6 p.m.?
Yes.
What is the address for that?
It's 545 Lane Avenue.
Okay, 545 Lane Avenue.
Yes.
So you'll see it when you get there. So you might want to come early because people are going to be there.
Right. It'll be a packed house.
And you don't want to be standing outside in the lobby trying to listen to that wonderful music. So make sure you check that out. What is the Takeover Glow and Light Party? So
the students, they just have a ball the whole week of homecoming. I cannot keep up with them. My age is showing. So they do sort of like a campus takeover. All the Greeks are out there, and they're getting their plots together, and they're having like a glow party. You see what time it starts at 12 a.m.
I thought that was a typo. But.
No, there's not one. So I'll be snugged tightly in my bed at that time, but they'll be out there having a good time. They're going to have like a glow party with the glow sticks and things like that, just to kind So they're making great memories for when they become alum. They'll be able to talk about when they were able to stay up at 12 o'clock like we used to at homecoming.
Now, are there classes still going on during homecoming?
It is. I think the last 2 days is fall break, that Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
It's fall break for them, but class is in session.
Oh, yeah. They're going to get a lot of studying
done.
Yes,
Dr. Hampton's listening, so class is in session.
And the very next day, on Monday, October 8th, 2018, is the homecoming opening prayer service.
Yes. So we like to open up the week with a prayer. We'll have that in front of Bray Hall. Our chaplain, Reverend Freeman McKendra, is in charge of that. And so we kind of pray over the week, pray over our students, pray over all of our alum who are traveling, that they travel safely. And when they get here, everybody is safe and able to have a good time.
Okay. What are some of the events for the alumni? What are they usually looking forward to when they come in?
Well, a lot of our alum travel in usually Thursday night or Friday morning. So that Friday morning, we kick off with the J.L. Perry Golf Tournament.
Okay.
It's at the Jackson National Golf Club. So those who are golfers are able to put a team in for $400, or it's $100 for a player. So even if you don't have a team, if you come, we'll put you on a team when you get there. Registration starts at 7 and it kicks off at 8 o'clock on that Friday morning. Okay. And then that Friday at lunch, we have our Hall of Distinction induction luncheon.
Okay, what's that?
So last year was our inaugural Hall of Distinction, is where Dr. Hampton said that we need to recognize all these great people who have graduated from Lane College, done things all across the world, who's made a difference in society. And so we have nominating thing where we send out to all of the alum to nominate people to be inducted into the Alumni Hall of Distinction. Okay. And so we have 4 categories. One is young alum, a friend of the college, lifetime service, who's a person who's an alum but has also been an employee for over 40 years of the college. Okay. And then our legacy award, those who have done just transcendent things in their career and in the community who are graduates of Lane College. Okay. So we have 8 people being inducted this year in those different categories. They'll be inducted on Friday, October 12th. Okay. The luncheon will be at the Oman Arena. Tables of 8 are $600 and individual tickets are $75. Okay. You can get those online, or you can give us a call in our office, 425-2548, to get tickets or tables for that.
All right. That's awesome. And I saw this on the students also, the Homecoming Care Package Alumni Giveaway. What's that? So
alumni, when they travel, they like to make contact with students who are from their cities or from their states. And so this year, our project for the Home Depot Retool Your School was to redo the pond at Lane College. So we are reopening the pond at the Plain. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. It has new pavilions and new park benches and picnic tables and all that out there. So there's going to be like a jamboree out there right after the luncheon, and all of the alumni associations will be there, and they're going to give care packages to the students from their respective cities.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Awesome. That is awesome. On Wednesday, October 10th, will be Homecoming Chapel at CMAC Building at 11 a.m. How long does that usually last, and what can we expect from that?
Right. Chapel starts at 11 o'clock a.m., actually every Wednesday. Okay. But on that week for homecoming, I'm not sure if there's usually a special guest that comes in for homecoming. Okay. And it's just an hour from 11 to 12. We have praise and worship, and then we'll have a speaker. Okay. During that hour. Okay. All right. And also on Friday, October 12th, there's going to be several things going on. There's going to be a Mixer pep rally at the pond at 2 p.m. There will be a welcome home block party at the pond at 3 p.m. Battle of the Bands at the JCM gym at 6 p.m. There's one more thing. Lane College Choir. Oh, yeah, the Step Show. So, yeah, you all have a lot going. Yes. Step Show Game Over, which is at the CMAC Auditorium at 8:30 p.m. And there's also a Lane College Choir Showcase at the JCM Music Building at 7 p.m. Yes. That's a lot. So you have lots of options.
Right.
So a lot of our alum, when they were at Lane, they were in the choir. Some of them were in the band.
Right.
So they like to support those different entities when they come home.
That's
so
right.
it's something for all of them to do.
Right. And on Saturday, the homecoming parade begins on campus at 8:30 a.m.
Yes.
And you have the parade route for that.
Yes.
So people can line up. Because I know most people don't make it downtown. They stop in their neighborhoods and they pull out their lawn chairs and sit on the street so they get a good view.
Yes. So starting with that Saturday morning, though, at 7 o'clock is the President's Prayer Breakfast.
Okay.
So there's some clergy in the city that are invited.
Okay.
There's a prayer breakfast at Kirkendall. Well, it won't be at Kirkendall. It'll be at Phillips Dining Hall this year. And then the parade does kick off at 8:30. It starts on Lane College's campus, and it will go from Lane Avenue to Hayes Avenue.
Okay.
And then south on Hayes Avenue to Lexington Avenue. West on Lexington Avenue. It'll cross over Royal Street.
All right.
Continue on to College Street, then to Highland Avenue. South on Highland to Main Street, and then straight down Main Street to Lane Field. And it ends at Lane Field.
All right. All right, so remember, I mean, it's so much stuff, so many events that you can attend at the Lane College Homecoming, beginning on Sunday, October 7th, and going until Saturday. Actually, I said Saturday, but I was looking at the alumni calendar, and it actually says that Sunday, October 14th, there will be a brunch on the Avenue with doors open at 10:30 a.m. and brunch will be served from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. So apparently their homecoming is going to Sunday. Yeah,
That's
Sunday
right.
to Sunday. So,
throughout the week.
Right. So we're going to come back in just a few minutes and talk more with Lisa Peoples about the homecoming, Lane College's homecoming week. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Hello and welcome back to Hub City Now. I'm your host, Tyrone Tony Reed Jr., and we are wrapping things up with Lisa Peoples, who is the Director of Annual Fund for Lane College's Office of Institutional Advancement. They are the ones who've been working hard on Lane College's homecoming week. So the alumni, the students, the community, and everyone will have a great time. How can people find out more about homecoming and contact you all if they have any questions?
Okay. All of our applications and information about our events are on our website at lanecollege.edu.
All right.
On the homepage, there's a homecoming graphic. If you click on that, it opens up its own homecoming page, and it has the application to be in the parade. So we're still taking applications for those who want to put a car or a float or a group in the parade. It's $30 per entry.
When is the deadline?
The deadline is October 1, which is Monday.
Okay.
This coming Monday.
So when you hear this interview, it's Sunday, October 30th. So you only got a couple of hours left. Yeah. So what did I say? October 30th. I keep wanting it to be Halloween already. I went to Sam's to get some popcorn the other day, and I was talking to my wife, and I said, "Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be. I got 11 more days until I can enjoy this." And she said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, Halloween. And she's like, "It's September." And I'm like, "Oh, great. Okay. All right." So when you hear this interview, it is Sunday, I keep saying October, September 30th. So you only have a couple of hours left if you are interested in being in the Lane College homecoming parade. She said the cutoff date is October 1st, Monday, October 1st. So that's tomorrow.
End of business day.
At the end of the business day. So, that's 5 or 5:30, 4:30 for some people. So make sure you get it in if that's, and how much is it again?
So it's $30 per entry. You can actually fill out the application, complete the application online. Once you click it, you can complete it online, pay online, and we will receive it. Or you can complete it and print it and bring it to us and pay. Or you can come to the Office of Institutional Advancement in the J.K. Daniels building on Lane College campus, room 101, to get your application completed and pay on campus.
Okay. All right. So don't miss out.
That's for the parade, but also the tailgating that happens at Lane Field.
Okay.
It's $200 for those who want a tailgate spot, $300 for vendors if you're going to sell something.
Okay.
Same process as the parade. It's online. You can pay online, or you can come to our office in J.K. Daniels to get your application completed and paid on campus.
All right. Now, just because you don't have that whole payment, you better find some friends and
go
join
in together. That's right. You know how we do.
Well, thank you all so much. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us about Lane College Homecoming. Right. I know that's an annual event that the community exciting. And everybody's always looking forward to, and coming from all over the United States, probably the world. Yes,
everywhere. Sure, and I think I neglected to give the theme. Okay, we talked about Jasmine Guy being our parade marshal, but our theme for the week for homecoming is "It's a Different World." Right.
And for you youngins, that's from the TV show that your Grand Marshal is coming. The Grand Marshal was in that TV show called A Different World. I think they should play that again.
Yes, I loved it.
I know it's on Amazon, but I think shows like that from like the 80s and 90s need to be played again, because some of the stuff we got now is I don't know. But
no
there are a lot you're right, there are a lot of lessons and stuff, especially from a different world.
Yes.
My mom went to community college, and she only went for a couple of semesters, and I don't know if my dad, neither one of them, graduated. Mm-hmm. So by the time it was time for me to go there, I didn't know nothing except what I saw there, and I saw how they helped those students to a higher standard and wanted the best for them, and so those things were great for me to see and to expect.
It did. I think Different World did a lot for HBCUs.
They did. So thank you so much again for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime you all have an event, just let us know, and we'll be happy to have you all on. Thank you all so much for listening. Make sure you go out and enjoy Lane College's Homecoming Week, which is from Sunday, October 7th, and to Sunday, October 14th, because I've been corrected on the events page. But just make sure you go out and have a good time, meet people. There are people from all kinds of walks of life, people from different cities who are coming in. Be kind, be nice. Hotels, make sure you have reasonable prices and don't jack your prices up because people are coming into town. It's terrible. I hate when you do that, because if you have – okay, let me get off my soapbox.
Yeah, I should see him climbing up on this box in here.
But – I mean, that's how you keep people coming into your city, when you do things the right way. Waiting until people come in for an event and start jacking up the price to gouge them, that's a turnoff. Okay, I'm through. I'm finished with that. But I like to thank our sponsors, Baskerville Funeral Home, R&R Custom Wheels and Tires Express, Helping Hands of Tennessee. And thank you all so much for tuning in every Sunday for Hub City Now. Also, go to YouTube. We have a YouTube page. We also have a Facebook page. Make sure you look for my face and look for Hub City Now with Tyrone Tony Reed Jr., because there is a Hub City Now in Canada, and they are not me, and I am not them. So make sure you support us and help us to keep bringing these great events and great organizations to you, and continue to watch out for one another, take care of one another, and have a blessed week. God bless.